Welcome back, everyone, to the Aurora Overwatch Clash Season 3, Week 10. Tonight we have the new Guinea Pigs taking on the Paradise Penguinos. Alongside me, casting, I have Mr. Paninii.
Hello.
So, what are you hoping to see here from both of these teams tonight? What do you think?
If I were to pick a winner right now, I would probably say the Guinea Pigs. They have looked kind of shaky recently, but they have been kind of down players. They do have Guku in today, so now that Guku's back, he does a lot of heavy lifting, regardless of what team he's on, both in terms of the comms and in terms of the raw output he always puts. But yeah, I would not be surprised if we see Mikey go kill strat from the Penguinos.
It's a good strat.
Yeah, they just put him on like a hit scan and just have him try to get farm. Also, we are in kind of like a weird meta. I don't know if I've seen either of these teams play since the Zarya buffs. I know Booney can play the Zarya, and then I think Poke also can too. But
Yep.
early on, we're seeing Poke show the Junker Queen, which also wouldn't surprise me. She is also pretty good right now. But now he goes to the Zarya. Mikey is playing the Bastion, who did receive a major nerf today. He now does not get armor when he changes into his tank form. But yeah,
Yep.
we see kind of a brawl look coming from both sides. Guku does have the TP out, so I expect the Guinea Pigs to get to point first here. And they do have a lot of close range damage, so I think long fights it's going to look pretty tough for the Penguinos here.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a lot more the comfort comp as well for the new Guinea Pigs with Winnie on the Reinhardt, Corian, that flex support like Baptiste. Well, you don't, when you think of Poke, you don't think of Junker, you think more of a dive tank. But, like you expected, they're going to get point first, as an early shout comes in from Poke, trying to find something. But the turret form does come out from Mikey as well, which breaks Mooney's shield, and he's just taking fire. As Lamp has to be invested by Royal. But Corey's just barely able to keep Mooney up. And that's just as I say that, he falls. Just because Mikey's Bastion form comes online right away. Sonic Ronic is able to find two as well as it's just cleanup.
Yeah, and part of it too is that you have the Mikey on the Bastion, and if you aren't able to time those tank configurations properly, he can just pop the form and just run over your Rhine. Rhine does have a really tough time into the Bastion. But yeah, that fight was so long. We already have a lot of ult on the board. I think the big one I'm looking for right now is this Rampage coming out from Poke. Especially with no Kiriko, they should get a big anti-here from this Rampage.
Yeah, they decided to go TP down main, except Corey and Scent just stay by themselves. That's a huge charge from Mooney. It charges Poke out of his ult. He still does anti-3 people, which causes Scent to die. But you still will see Guku and Papatricio just in there on point as Mooney charges to help out. Of course, the lamp from Royal, but we'll see Nash as well, still sticking on the point with Sonic Chronic. They're probably gonna get staggered here. Corey's 1v1ing Corey as Eleanor comes in with the suplex from the top. Whip off the high ground. Mooney does die. Mikey finds two, actually. It is winnable. But and Scent is back from spawn. But Poke's just behind the shield, so there's no healing able to get over to him. The lamp comes out, but their attempt was fruitless. They did get a wall, though.
Yeah, that was a really big hero charge from Booney. Got the flip, and then there were just so many staggers coming out from the Penguinos, and the Guinea Pigs just had the point the entire time. So they got about 40% just off of one fight. But yeah, the problem there is Guku just builds up beam, and then once you have that full beam, if you're not hard focusing the Symmetra, she will just run over your team.
Yeah.
Ult comes out from Mikey, does not find anything. We do see a lot of ults coming out full stack from the Guinea Pigs.
A huge
here.
shatter from Booney. He's able to find 3 as the assist with the Reaper special move comes in from Scent. This could be a clean fight from them. They did lose Guku, but he has CP to get back, so it's not the worst.
And relatively, that's a really cheap fight. You only use Blossom and Shatter, you have Window to prevent the touch, and then you have Beat just in case. They get Nash early. They use Beat just to be safe, but no one can touch from the Penguinos. So this should be 0.1 going over to the Guinea Pigs.
Yeah, it's just you can tell what team is a lot more used to that sort of style as well, where
And
you won't
I
see a
want to
lot
get
of
your
that stuff.
opinion.
Yeah.
What I noticed is the guinea pigs look super coordinated. I think a big part of that is Goku, but like a lot of their rotations, a lot of their target focus is really clean. Um,
Yeah, Gugu not able to be there for a couple of the previous matches as well. And so it's nice to have him back after he was traded from the Glasgow Gators. But he is a guy who really likes to calm as well, which really helps when trying to coordinate with the team.
yeah, no swaps on either side. They're both playing the exact same comp. The TP is going to come out from Goku, so they should get point presence early here. They just got to time around this Bastion form. Bastion form used early, and the guinea pigs just smartly kite off of that.
Yeah, then
Now they start to go in.
it does go in, but they're hard chasing on Mikey instead. As Oak is able to find one in Goku, so they have traded DPSs. As Poke's just doing so much damage, but Rail still does fall to scent. As Corey just punches Nash.
Yeah, Sint is just walking on the backline. He's getting so much pressure onto got a lot of pressure onto Royal there.
Mikey's able to find Papa Triste. And the lamp is forced from Poke. If he's able to stay alive, he almost got the Salt online. This could be really, really big. But Goku kills Sonic Runic.
Sonic pulls.
The knife! Oh! Goku does fall. The window comes out from Corey, but Poke decides to go in with the Rampage. A nice purple on both Booney and Corey as Mikey comes in from the side to finish off Corey.
Yeah, Junker Queen ult is, in fact, very strong. Poke got, I think that's a 4K there. That was a really good rampage coming out from Poke just to get probably two of the biggest threats on the team. When in that situation, the Baptiste and the Ryan. They do swap off of the Baptiste onto the Ana, and they swap, actually, no, that's just the only swap.
Yep. I mean,
Again, with no Kiriko, this Nade should get a lot of value here.
it's just a lot of comfort picks right now. Corey known for the Ana as well, so I'm not surprised to see it. The Shatter does come out. It's really big from Booney. He's able to get Mikey as well as Nash Browns, but the lamp does fall before it's able to even save Mikey. Sonic Chronic does find Goku, but they managed to get the flip off in all of this chaos. They're just trying to hold on to the point. Right now, they should have the window, though. Could be big for this re-engage. As Mike decides to use the artillery strike, trying to get it into the team. Finds his target in Corey, but Corey does not fall. He does not waver. As Booty tries to go in for more.
A lot of ults here from the guinea pigs. The big one is this Nano and the Death Blossom. Poke does have the Rampage here, so that's going to be... They have to predict that and then hopefully try to hit this beat from Papa Triste to try to counter that ult.
Yeah, it's a lot of ults. Here comes the spin from Centurion. He's able to find Royal as well as the lamp. The beat is a little late from Nash. He's not able to save Royal, but it keeps up the team for as long as it does. But no picks come out from that. Other than a nice boop from Nash Browns.
He gets his in the chat. I felt like recently the guinea pigs have been a little upsetty spaghetti, and I feel like they're starting to get their groove back on. It seems like everyone on their team's having a good time right now, so that's good to see. Yeah. We still have this rampage coming out from Poke here.
Yeah, Mikey also swapping over the Junkrat as the beat is used from Papa Triste to keep everyone alive. The Shatter is able to find both Mikey and Royal. It's huge again. The Soundorconic is out on the flank down main. But this wall from Goku is doing so much. Mikey does find two, though, as he's trying to take down Scent, but with Corey and Papa Triste there, he's not going to be able to get anything.
Nash is trying his best. There's only so much he can do, though. He's not able to kill him somehow. Royal's almost back and focus onto the
Just wall riding the sleep.
Goes onto the Tracer.
The sleep misses.
Nash.
Nash
now they
is
have, like,
still alive.
Team back.
The whole team is back. Corey almost having the Nano, though. He has to try to stay alive as much as he can. The Anti comes out and Nash Browns, but a huge punch from Poke.
They don't touch. No. No way. Nash died and then it all fell apart.
Yeah.
That was such a goofy moment right there. They
Mm,
almost turned that too, and it was like what a 1v4.
yeah, definitely. It Nash stayed stayed alive a lot longer than
It was
he had any
literally
right
the
to.
second he died, just no one touched after that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's
So
redonkulous.
a little redonkulous. So it's going to be Paradise Penguinos map choice going into hybrid here. So stay tuned to see what we have next. Welcome back, everyone, where we will see, who could have guessed it? KR!
Yeah, it's the Aurora Overwatch Clash Classic is hybrid Kings Row.
I I'd like to see some statistics of how often people pick KR. It's ridiculous. I know the Zukran Zeros like their
Nubani.
Numbani,
Yep.
but it's like I feel like every other team just defaults to King's Row.
Yeah.
It's such a classic map that most teams know how to play. It's a lot easier, than your newer maps, your Midtown, Parisio, stuff like that. So
I think Midtown's a great map. I am a little sad it doesn't get picked as much. But yeah, the swaps we see coming out don't surprise us. Like Papa Triste playing this May, they've been putting her on this for a couple of matches now.
Yep.
Kiku goes under the support, plays his Lucio. I believe is his most comfortable support.
That's correct.
So yeah, this is not surprising. This is probably the best look in terms of the roster they have right now. They're gonna run it down, and they're gonna run it down fast. And then we have double flex and Bastard coming out from the Penguinos. So maybe they're gonna try to set this up with TP.
I'm a fan. I think of the Zen pick from Naga here is just try to burst down and hard burn like Mooney and everyone else there, but instead of because they have the TP for mobility a lot of the time anyways, half the time they don't need that speed amp. It's just Poke trying to take as much space as he can as the rest of the guinea pigs just try to walk in, but the alpha angle created from Naga as well as Royal makes it so they can't push as much. You will see them try to back up as Poke decides to charge in, as Mike is able to take down Mooney with the help of that Discord Orb from Naga right before he falls, and the Penguinos are just cleaning up from here.
Yeah, I think. Oh, Corey got one.
Corey gets
Sonic
his,
Sonic.
but it is just the support line.
Window.
It is the support line for the guinea pigs live. It is winnable.
No.
As Mikey just tries to burn that down.
Corey got a really good off angle with that window. I don't think it's gonna matter here though.
And no, it shouldn't matter as Papa Trace and Sent try to get on just to see what they can do.
Yeah, Corey got that window from the back, and I thought for a second he was gonna turn it, and then he managed. They take him. They focus him down pretty quickly after that. But yeah, I think part of what's throwing the guinea pigs off here is they're just not expecting the comp from the Penguinos. So we'll see if they can make the swaps to kind of adjust to this. But yeah, I think this is a lot more comfort picks coming out from Naga and Royal here. They're both flex support players, so they're not really comfortable in that Lucio. So they're opting to play a lot more pokey around this Bastion too.
Yeah, the artillery strike does come out from Mikey, as it's not able to find anything. Poke still does get burned down, but Mikey is able to find Corey. As Mikey's just all by his lonesome, no help to be found.
Oh, Sonic, Ronic, and Royal are gonna get staggered here because they TP'd in. Oh, Naga gets Papa Triste somehow.
Naga is able to find Papa Triste, but the slam from the high ropes. But the transform Naga is able to save Sonic Ronic, but it's not able to save him again, as they do trade off here after this Transcendence ends, as Poke slowly dies. And it's just Gugu dancing on point. Oh, Corey.
Corey gets...
He gets his as the support line.
2v1. This is actually winnable. And then now Papa Triste is coming back, so they should be able to stabilize here. Which, like, on this King's Row second point, it's really favorable for the defense if you're able to hold just around this corner here.
Yeah, you'll
so
see.
Managing to regroup that quickly is really good.
We'll see the Blizzard here is Papa Triste is not able to find the wall because the TP is down from Sonic Ronic, able to TP straight onto Corey, able to find him, but Royal gets that off angle onto him as Poke is stuck on the high ground. Someone needs to help my man. Gugu's able to find two though in all this chaos. He decides to go on for more. Able to find Naga. Is he able to get him? The kick comes through, as he will be able to pick him off. Mikey, you will see, gets Boondy as the beat comes out. Just to make it he's able to secure the kills on the rest of the team with his DPS.
That was kind of an awkward beat. It was like the fight for a second looked like it was lost, but it actually the beat ended up being super huge. Gave Papa Triste enough time to regroup and push on to Poke there. Oh, they need to pause. Poke was like hooking up a shatter in the back line and he couldn't quite find it. So then he drops down and tries to solo shatter Papa Triste and just whiffs it.
Yeah. You know, it's unlucky.
Yeah, I think going into this, I was expecting there'd be a lot of like weird shenanigans like this coming in here, but
yeah, you still do have the Blizzard online for Papa Triste as well as the window, which could be big. You might see the wall come out though too.
Yeah, Naga doesn't have this trance yet, so if they're able to identify that, they should be able to capitalize and get a really big Blizzard here. If Naga's able to build this trance, he might be able to at least somewhat counteract that Blizzard, even if he doesn't save everyone.
Yeah, the TP again comes out onto Corey. Naga is not able to make it, but it creates an off angle. As both tank and DPS are able to come online, the wall comes out, but Poke still does fall. Mikey's still alive. He thinks it's winnable, but he only able to get one shot off before he dies. If that's gonna be it, I mean, 2 ults for 2 ults. It's not the worst if you're the guinea pigs.
Gugu is getting so much value on this Lucio. And like Lucio is such a hard character to frag on, but like every fight I feel like Gugu's getting like 2 or 3 final blows, so.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when he played for UMN Collegiate, he'd play a lot of that Lucio. He's mainly known for the main support as well, so it's no surprise to me at least that he's able to find one as Sonic Ronic is able to find Corey though really early. Boondy Shatter finds 2, and they're able to secure the kill onto Mikey as Naga uses the fans just to try and save Poke. He will have the Shatter as well as the same TP again from Sonic Ronic just to get that high ground. The drive-by. Reverse drive-by actually from Poke as well.
And Gugu's gonna be able to touch here, but
Gugu
I don't know if they can. I don't know if they can keep this fight going long enough to prevent caps on second. It looks like they're just gonna give second here.
Yeah, that should be it. I mean, Sen actually goes in with the lamp as well from Corey. He might look to use this Death Blossom there as he decides that it's better to keep it in the back pocket for this 3rd point. The beat is huge from Gugu though. But then Poke is able to find a shatter onto both Booney as well as Corey. Papatrice get hers. It's just clean up though.
Yeah, Goku's trying his best, but yeah, after losing first point in one fight, getting the time bank down that low on second point is really good. We see, I feel like most teams just get held on this third point anyways, so just draining that time bank is really good for the guinea pigs here. And now they have both DPS ults coming up.
As a wise man once said, it's where time banks go to die. So
yes, sir.
Oh, Goku trying to look for that boop onto the Mikey to push him off the map, but Mikey just barely hangs on by the skin of his teeth. As the spin move comes out from Centurion, able to find Royal as well as the lamp, but that leaves Poke without any sustain left that he's able to use, so they all
Papatrice
fall
gets 3
relatively quickly, as we'll see Papatrice get 3 as well.
And really only the Death Blossom coming out from Centurion, so a pretty good ult bank here. And it's probably gonna just be, this is probably gonna be the last fight. Naga does have this this trance, so he might opt to use that to try to counter one of these ults coming out from the guinea pigs. Flame Shatter comes out, gets 2.
Oh, the shatter from when he was able to find both Poke and Mikey, they did not expect that whatsoever. And as well, you'll see that rail on the get staggered, but the window from Corey, he put it straight on Booney to hope that he'd get the window fire strike.
The fire strike?
As well as they all want to hold close except for the deep.
Surely they know.
For them. The trance is huge from Naga. As Papatrice is not able to find anything. The lamp comes in just for insurance, as well as Naga's able to find Booney, but Mikey just blows himself
I don't know if he
up.
can touch here. Oh,
yeah, it's just chaos. Scent is, they're just surrounding him on all sides, and they don't know what to do or where to go. As that should be it for the Penguinos push.
Poke gave him a little present before he died. He shattered and he got 3, but at that point it was already over. But yeah, after kind of a rough first fight, the guinea pigs managed to make some good, like, they didn't even make any comp swaps. They just made some good adjustments in terms of how to engage and what to expect. So
yeah, it's no surprise. I mean, like we were saying last map, the guinea pigs comp is a lot of that Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Like you have Booney on his main hero Reinhardt, you have Corey on Vapor on as well. His main like 2 supports. You think Goku, Lucio, which is what he's known for, and then Sent flexing over to whatever DPS needs, as well as Papatrice, who's normally known for that support role as well. Tank a couple of years ago in the previous seasons of this league.
yeah.
She has been showing a new look on this May as well, and Karen, she's not been doing a bad job at it at all.
Yeah, I think part of what it is that both Papatrice and Booney just play so aggressively, they can just kind of run in together.
Yeah.
So like there's some synergy there with how aggressive they both play.
Exactly. I remember Booney saying that some other Mays that he's played with before, he always knows that it's not going to go like super well. Like he always has to keep like eyes on where the May is, but he knows with Papatrice at least she's gonna be like right next to him at all times, so it's always comfortable for him to be running with it.
A completely new comp coming out from the Penguinos here. They are going onto this Lucio along with Hanzo and Junkrat. They do still have the Baptiste from Royal.
A lot more explosive damage as well from the side of the Penguinos DPS, as Sonic Runic isn't able to find Corey. As the sleep does come out, but Mikey comes in from main to try to help out. There shouldn't be any kills coming out here for the side of the guinea pigs, but they do get half the point capped, which is not bad at all, especially for first fight.
Yeah, and another thing is that just making the adjustments. This is a completely different comp than they ran, so now they're adjusting to it. They say there's no hit scan on the side of the Penguinos other than Royal, so they opt to go Scent on the Pharah, which I think is one of his more comfortable DPS picks too. So
exactly, when you think of Scent, you think of Pharah. He doesn't play it that much anymore, but you still think of it. So it should be a lot easier for them, as you will see them try to kite through a hotel as well, just to pick off the backline of the guinea pigs yet again. It's the same thing Sonic did last fight, but roles are reversed, and it works out really well. It catches Puppetry and Corey off guard completely.
Yeah, the Far I think is a good swap because you can get a lot of this burst damage on this really brawly Death Ball comp, and they don't really have anything for you, but the rest of the team is not really structured to play around the Pharah very well. So what the Mikey and Sonic Ronok are able to do is they're able to get a lot of really good offlines onto the back line, and there's not a ton of like frontline damage for them to counteract that. Senta already has barrage here though, so we might get a big barrage coming up here.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see. You'll see Mikey as well going for that same flank, able to find Papa Triste as well. As Corey, I believe, was signed to take the long way around, but decided best not to. As Poke goes for a super risky charge onto Corey just to try to get him out, but he's still asleep, so he's going to fall as they're just going to be able to clean up the Penguinos from here.
Yeah, and we'll see. They might opt to swap now to something that can counter the Pharah more. They are staying on, looks like all of their heroes right now, which makes sense because they have ults, but yeah, if they decide that Senta's a problem, I feel like Sonic Ronok and Mikey are both able to play good hit scans to counteract it, so they definitely can do that if they wanted to.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
A lot of ults from both sides here. I think the big thing I'm looking at here is the Shatter duel. See who hits the bigger Shatter. The fatty Shatty.
The early tear comes up from Mikey to try to push in, but the beat comes out from Goku just to try to save Corey from it. The Shatter from Mooney is able to find Naga, but Poke's Shatter is better, able to find 3. As they decide to use Dragon just to help clean up the fight.
Yeah, Mikey with 3, but that was a really expensive fight for the Penguinos. The guinea pigs do use Shatter and Beat, but they still do have Blizzard and Nano, and they're probably going to get this Barrage soon. Really only this Beat coming out from Naga. Sid actually goes onto the Sim, which is interesting. I guess they're playing to like build up this this beam and just try to have more frontline damage.
Yeah, it should be a lot easier as well with the May walls coming out as well. Puppetry stays so close to this Blizzard. Mooney does get nanoed as he's just able to swing in the front line. Naga's beat is just a millisecond too late as it's not able to save Poke. And he's still barely able to get out. Mikey is on point by himself. He's able to find Papa Triste. He gets his, as well as the turret.
I don't know how Mikey is able to just constantly flank like this and just still get kills. Like, surely they know he's doing it. Oh, stagger onto Goku there. I guess not really a stagger, but like an early pick onto Goku. They might be able to capitalize if they push really hard off of it, because the Penguinos are starting to respawn now.
Yeah, it should be good. Booney is still just eating the hammer from Poke. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay.
Shatters are going to be built around the same time again here, so.
We will see Goku as well take the 1v1 against Sonic Ronok, funding him on the Alpha angle, as he knows he's able to win that. So he decides to go for it. He's able to find one. The Shatter isn't able to find anything from Mooney as they back up. Royal just decides to use that window. Because Mooney charges straight to safety. The wall does not hit, and Poke's almost got the Shatter. He has it online, so he's looking to lay it down as well. But Mooney knows exactly what the plan is as well. The shield is able to lock it. Mikey gets his, but the Tyree is able to get 2 as well. Absolutely huge plays from him. Before he finds Naga, as he should just be sitting down main here. As the Nano comes out onto Papa Triste.
Actually, wait. For a second.
But she goes around the wrong side of the cart, where he's not able to see her.
She had to reload too.
Yeah.
That could have been winnable. That was super close. And already we're down to what could be the last fight here. Sonic Ronok does have this Dragon Strike to try to get some try to zone them off if he's able to, but you see the beat and the Blizzard coming out for the guinea pigs. And there's not really an answer for that on the Penguinos, so if they do get a big value ult with those, the Blizzard especially, they should be able to.
Yeah, you will see that the support line is split from the Dragons, and because of that, Centurion does fall down main here, as well as everyone else, just very slowly. Goku, if they're able to pick him off, this could be big, but it looks like he should be able to get out. Sent as well on the stall Junkrat, pretty much. Playing duel in last fight, working for Mikey when I right.
Yeah, I'm
so.
surprised he didn't stay on the sim because they might have a hard time touching the point. I think they'll get it here, but the TP would really help here. No, they should be able to get it.
Yeah, no, Naga's definitely looking for the boop, but sent Ice to double conk in. Real is able to take down Booney as her window on the high ground is just so free right now. Poke is still just in, able to find Corey. But the beat comes out from Naga. Ward off Goku on point. It's just Goku. It's a electric kick. Sent gets his. But that's about it. As we will see the series tied up here 1-1.
Yeah, really good answer back. It was very back and forth here, but the Penguinos managed to fight back here with a really good defensive hold there, actually.
Yeah, Mikey as well. Not really known for the
Yeah,
Junkrat, but I know this season at least he's been playing a lot more for the Penguinos, and he's able to do a lot on it as well, so it's no surprise that it was working here. So we will be right back as well. Tied up right now as we will be going to escort for the New Guinea Guinea Pigs map choice. So stay tuned.
Welcome back, everyone. We now have a tied series at 1-1. Guinea pigs have picked Rialto to go to against the Penguinos here. So, Riddle, what are you expecting? Like any swaps you think coming out in terms of
I'm
comps?
not sure. I mean, I think a lot of the rush come from Poke. I could see even like the dive because it worked so well last map on King's Row. But we
We
will
get
see as well.
a
Ori cannot do more. He's going to kill everyone on Alari. So,
Oh, another thing I was gonna mention, we do have Guku going back to DPS for Papa Triste going into the support.
yep.
Um, it looks like everyone is pretty much just playing their comfort right now. And Guku playing Genji, he's very good at this Genji. And then you have Sent on Pharah, Triste on Mercy, and then Corey's on the Solari, where I guess he's just gonna try to click heads. And on the other side, it looks like we're gonna have a poke comp coming out. I'm assuming they're gonna keep running double flex support with Baptiste, Zen. Oh, they're showing the Mercy, but they have the Sigma coming out, which is gonna be very interesting here.
Yeah, the Ashe Mercy, just such a powerful duo as well. I assume Sonic Chronic just looking for one as he gets his by shooting himself.
Yeah,
Unluckily.
you hate to see it.
Yeah, but you'll see as well Mikey move over from the Junkrat to go on to the Echo. As well as he's going to try to be the better flyer around.
Yeah, and I think on paper, Echo wins the fight against the Pharah, but we'll see. We'll see if Sint can clutch out here.
It should. It's definitely making a lot of space as well as Booty's forced to back around that first corner.
Corey is already close to this. Sunstrike?
Captive Sun.
Captive Sun, yep. That does get a lot of value, so we'll see if he can build it quickly here and try to win the fight off of it. No other ults are going to be built.
Yeah, you will see Corey as well, just being able to pick off Mikey really early there. As Poke decides to try taking off and not able to find anything either, but it creates enough space where the res can get off, but Poke falls himself. As the guinea pigs are just going to try to walk forward and feel they can pick off. Loop comes up from Sent, but Rail's able to stay on as Mikey gets sunstruck. He decides to use the copy to try to play that Alari as well after Corey decided to use the Captive Sun, just like he said. As well, the Captive Sun comes out from Mikey. He's able to land on it Corey as he's taken down. It could be big. Guku's so close to this blade too, you might be able to see it come online. The beam comes out from Mikey, he's able to find Guku as well. The Valkyrie from Papa Triste just is not enough. As Corey moves over to the more comfortable for the second point, hopefully can contest on first. The Rev comes out, it's actually massive as well. But the lamp is big from Royal as well as the window. A huge window. Guku decides to try to blade in, but the bubble as well as the double beams is too good. Takes him down through deflect. The res comes out from Papa Triste down to Booney. And it's just Booney against the world with both of his supports. Isn't it enough?
Yeah, and that's a really rough fight to lose too. You use Blade, you use Barrage, and you use Grav, and they still end up losing the fight. Royal only has to use the Amplification Matrix, and other than that, the ults for the Penguinos are looking really good right here.
Yeah, they've just got everything other than that Amplification Matrix, like you're saying.
Yeah, and then we also, we mentioned this during the fight, but Poke does swap over to Zarya off of the Sigma. He just opts to try to mirror Booney and just try to get more value on the Zarya here.
Yeah, just trying to look for anything that he can with this grab as well. Sonic just barely able to get out. Also look for more. Guku is in. Poke, they're just battling this high ground. Booney is sucked into the grab as well. But no one's there to help capitalize on it. The Bob as well as Valkyrie comes out for the side of the Penguinos as Booney just beaming people down with the nano beam as he's able to find two, but Poke takes him down. The rest comes out onto Royal. As well as the recall is forced from Guku. Almost getting that pulse bomb. Yeah. the Ana nade from Mikey after he copies Oriana as well, just trying to build up to that grab, but he's almost able to get it. He's not able to get it just in time, but Sonic Runnick's able to actually find 2 this fight. 3! Absolutely massive.
Somehow, the picks are coming in for the guinea pigs. But now with the res on the poke, that's likely going to be it.
Yeah, Goku almost falls. Booney does too. He might be able to help him out, Pain, but just barely able to stay alive, which could be massive. Sent does have the barrage here, but they decide it's better to not touch it all. As Goku's still in fighting off Sonic and Royal.
Yeah, Goku is a little bit too deep there. And then now Poke is full charge and is trying to run it down. Booney just getting back from spawn isn't quite full charge yet. He is going to get it pretty quickly here, though. Both Zarias have grab.
Yeah, the Nano comes out onto Booney as well, just able to beam everyone down. The grab is massive, capturing 3 people as well as the barrage just to clean up, able to find 2, both the sports.
I think Mikey is going to be able to get out. So the guinea pigs will not get the team kill, but they did have to use 3 fights to stabilize there, and then again they only used the amplification matrix from Royal, so another full, like, pretty full ult bank coming out from the Penguinos.
Yeah, Goku as well, able to take down Naga as well as a nice stick coming out on a Sonic Chronic, but the lamp is there from Royal just to stop it. Booney does get caught in the grab, but the anti from Corey makes it so he's not able to push forward. Sonic is able to find 2, so the fight is winnable. The Bob does come out as Mikey decides to copy the Ana again. He's finally able to play support like he signed up for last season.
True.
Wow. Sonic is well able to find another one. A nice sleep as well for Mikey onto Booney. But
Goku does go onto this soldier here, which I think is a little bit better. He has been going for really deep flanks, and it's been getting a little bit of space, but I think he can get more sustained value with this soldier pick here.
yeah,
Corey's going to have to build his nano really quickly here. If they're able to nano, they might be able to stabilize here, but
they should be able to, especially with this Valve from Puppetry stay. I mean, if you're the Penguinos, you don't really want to walk into that. You're just hoping for some lucky shots from Sonic or Mikey a lot of the time. Anti comes out as well as Goku going on the off angle. Try to capitalize on that.
Senta and Booney are very close to their ults too.
Yeah, Sonic trying to take an off angle, able to hit the hedge onto Goku. Not before Puppetry comes in. The Nano Barrage as well coming in, but it's a huge bubble from Poke as well as a lamp from Royal to save everyone on the team. But Goku still is able to find Sonic Chronic. And all this madness. Goku running away with the Stailband in his legs. Poke's able to take down as well as sent on Royal. That's actually huge picks for both sides as Poke's able to find Goku too. Mikey as well. Mikey copying Ana again as he gets slept, but has an anti on the Corey, so it's not the worst. It's just Goku on point. Grab comes in. The other round.
It feels personal at this point. Mikey's copied Corey, I think, 5 times. He's like 5 for 5 on copies, using it on Corey.
Yeah.
I do think the Ana is a good copy target. You can get that nade, you can get the sleep, you can build nano.
I agree.
But it is really funny to constantly be going after Corey's character.
Yeah, from the Alari, the Ana, to the Ana, to the Ana.
Yeah.
That's how it is. I know a lot of people have been liking the copy on Ana as of recently in Overwatch 2 well, so
That's true.
it's not a big surprise.
I am curious if Goku's going to swap again, because it looked like he was trying to figure out exactly what he wanted to play. He played Genji, then he played Tracer, then he played Soldier. Now he goes onto this Echo here, and they put Sint on the Soldier.
You'll try to diff Mikey.
Yeah, I think they're predicting a flyer, so they're going to have Sint on the hit skin to try to put pressure, and then they're going to have Goku try to just win the battle in the sky here.
Yeah.
I don't know if Corey is going to opt to stay on the Onyx here or if he's going to opt to go BAP because
I
the
could,
lamps coming out from Royal were very big.
I could see the Ana just because it's one of his favorite characters as well.
Yeah,
So
I think that's
you
also a
know,
good
it
choice.
provides support to puppetry, stay constant support if Sonic
It's
Ronic's hitting
hard.
shots,
It's
which
hard
it
to get
was.
nades against the Zarya though.
Yeah, but if you're able to get onto the back line with follow up
That's
from
true.
Goku, it could be really big. Well, so Goku decides to go in. Not able to find too much. Forces out a whole bunch of resources from the Penguinos, both bubbles as well as the lamp too. A Sonic Ronic able to two-shot Goku on the high ground. As Goku's probably looking in to go in. Goku's in. Oh, but Sonic Ronic hits the nice shot on. He's been popping up on this map as well, so. Uni is able to find Mikey though as the risky res from Naga comes out onto Mikey. But Uni didn't have enough charge to stop it either. Unluckily, Poke going in way too far as Goku's able to find him. A nice lamp as well from Royal makes it so Sonic Ronic stays alive.
Goku does build the duplicate first, but he does end up getting picked there. The res does come out to keep him alive there.
Yeah, they have Bob. This could be big, but Royal still dies. Not able to get out fast enough. Same with Sonic. These Tigers are huge. This just first point cap immediately after one really long fight, pretty much.
Yeah, after Poke died, they tried to reset, and they were just a little bit too slow getting out, so they were able to get, like, kind of take a while to die, and that entire time the booty was just sitting on point, so.
Yeah, and Poke deciding to go in to try to touch point. That was not the right decision. This makes it so everyone else here gets staggered like that. Now the Guinea Pigs have early high ground control, which it's going to be hard to fight against.
And yeah, we are now looking at a 10 ult fight here, so.
I love ultimates.
Yeah. A lot of these ults are super valuable too, so we'll see what gets used here. Early Valk from Naga. Guinea Pigs just disengage. The Penguinos have pretty good control on the high ground here.
Yeah, they are able to get it as well with that Valk as Mikey's able to find upper tree stays. Nice leap comes through. He decides to copy the Centurion Soldier as well. Hoping to try to find him, but probably not needed.
I don't know if they just really wanted to stabilize and try to control the high ground there, or if they just like weren't keeping track, but 3 ultimates getting used there, especially that late duplicate coming out, is rough.
Yeah, nice visor as well as Naga is taken down, but the grab straight on the Centurion across the river as Goku challenges Sonic Ronic with the copy as well as Sonic tries to use the body check Goku to finish him off.
See, here's the play though. If Bob runs in front of you, you have like a couple seconds where he takes the damage instead of you. So that gave him the health to win the duel.
Yeah, the Valk as well from Papa Trise with a huge grab from Mooney, but the lamp comes out. As well as the Nano Valk as well from Papa Trise. Looking to find something, hopefully. She gets hers. Able to find Royal.
Mikey does go onto the Sojourn, which I think is his one of his big carry heroes he's had. So we'll see if he can get value with it here. Poke is so low.
His Royal died so late there. Poke wasn't able to get on the point to really contest this. This could be 4 minutes pushing into the 3rd point. That's so much time.
Goku is really close to this duplicate here, and then now there's not really a flyer to duel him in the sky, so he's gonna have to win the battle against the double hit scans.
That's rough. Mikey is able to get the nice rail shot onto Goku as well. But the res does come out from Papa Tree, so no one is able to stop it. As Sonic finds Mooney, but Centurion trades out with Naga. Lamp is forced by Royal just to keep them alive, but window's big. Sonic Ronic's able to find anything, but goes in way too far as Cuckoo decides to fight back, copy poke his fellow handsome hog on the tank. Perez comes out onto Sonic Ronic. They're so close to all these ults, but they don't really want to use it. Grab from Guku still goes through, just in time as well. It's a nice grab from Poke's able to find both Guku and Booney, but the nano from Corey just to save Guku. The grab onto Bob. But Bob's so low. Mike is able to take down Scent, even using the overclock. Able to find two, both the DPS. As he's trying to look for Corey, see if he's able to, but the sleep is there. Blows Booney there for the support, so they gotta be really careful. Royal's so close to dying right now with Booney walking in like that.
Royal's really close to this window. That's going to be the next ult that gets built, and if this fight goes long, she might be able to build it in time.
Yeah, big nade from Corey, but he's not able to find anything really. This Booney's just not sure where he wants to go. His Poke is able to find that nice pick onto Guku, but he wants to try to stop Res, but he doesn't want to give up his life for it. Still does have the bubble. The lamp is used from Royal as well. Mikey falls as the window is online from Royal. She not able to get it off in time. As well as Naga knows that they need it right now. Really for the Res, but it's not enough.
Yeah, fight just went a little bit too long, and Booney was able to just kind of run past Poke and put a lot of pressure on the back line. And with this Baptiste Mercy backline, if you're able to put a lot of pressure on the Baptiste, a lot of the team is kind of lacking for heals because you have the Mercy trying to heal everyone, but
yeah,
still is super winnable for both sides.
Definitely, it is more than double the time as well, though, for the guinea pigs. So we're gonna need to hopefully get some early picks here to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, 1 minute. It looks like it's about probably 2 fights, so they're gonna get about 2 more fights. But still, I think either team could win this here.
Yep. We'll see Poke as well teasing that Ramatra, so we'll have to see if he decides to go as well.
I think he's gonna stick on it.
And not playing too much Ram, but
yeah, I'm sure he has Ram in the hero pool, but I just don't like the Ram against the comp the guinea pigs are running.
Yeah, Naga deciding to go over the map this time with Royal as well, going over to the Alari. They're going to be rolling out on the Ram comp.
This is pretty similar to that Orisa comp that was really big a week or two ago. Yeah, Booney is pushed back early there.
Oh, a nice pick as well from Mikey on the Guku, but they're just able to get the res off. That's one less resource for the guinea pigs, though. As Sonic and Poke are just hoping to find something, anything right now to open this up wide. That's exactly what they needed to. As soon as I say that, Mikey's able to find Guku on that high ground. Mercy healing is not enough, as Booney's just pummel punching Booney, able to take him down.
Yeah, Guku died twice there. Res does go off, but yeah, Guku gets picked again. He is still staying on this, even though it's against double hit scan.
Yeah.
If anyone can make it work, it's Guku.
Yeah, he's going up and around. Trying to find something to come out on the pylon, but he flies straight into the Slorb, as well as punches him straight in the face. Punches Booney too. Sonic's able to find 2 this fight as well. 3. They can't.
I was saying the Ram.
Oh,
he
Corey got the stagger spawn. That's good. That's
yeah. Good. I know I was saying I didn't like the Ram into the comp that the guinea pigs are running, but Poke is really making this work. Part of it is that Sonic, Ronic, and Mikey are putting so much pressure out right now, too. Guku is getting close to this dupe, and Corey has this nano. Mikey's got the overclock, and we all know how much Mikey can do when he gets overclock built.
Yeah, Goku's able to find stickies on Sonic Chronic before he gets that bob too, which could be disastrous for the Penguinos. Mikey's not able to find anything because he gets so low with the overclock. The Nano has a lot of pressure as they forgore.
Yeah, it was not looking great, especially with the grab coming out from Booney too. But I think they could have touched. They could have fought that fight.
Coulda.
That was not
Coulda,
that was
woulda,
not the
shoulda.
most egregious C9 I've seen though.
Yeah, I
That
was
was
worried about them just getting off the point there. That's not a bad push though.
Yeah, that is a really good push for the Penguinos. You got to be happy with that.
Yeah, especially
Espe-
for 1 minute too, because a lot of teams get full held on first.
Yeah, once you get to the end of first, it's the defender spawn is just so close. So if the Penguinos just want to play for time, even if they don't hold first, if they're able to kill enough time on a first point, it's looking pretty good for them.
And with the golden box of victory right under that staircase well on second, if they get pushed over to have to fight on second, that's not a bad position.
Yeah.
Hold on, they can still hold on to that staircase, that aggressive high ground there. So
Booney is showing this Winston here, which I would not hate at all. Especially you have the double hit scans, the double snipers, kind of, with the Sojourn and the Echo. Put a lot of pressure onto them. You also have on a Alari backline, which isn't super mobile either. So Booney can get a lot of value if they're able to coordinate some dives onto this backline.
you should definitely be able to, but a lot of picks have been coming out from Sonic, Ronic, and Mikey as of this map. So
Yeah, they just need to go fast before they can farm.
yeah, Booney does decide to go in as well with Guku and Puppetry Stay there to help out. As the rail's able to connect into Puppetry Stay, but it's just not enough. Where she doesn't fall. Booney decides to jump back up yet again. But Rail and Mikey are there to ward off this monkey.
And even if you're not getting these kills, the high ground control, especially that first corner, is so important. So now that they have that, they can push past. Mikey does find Guku there.
But a huge, like a super aggressive off angle from Sonic Ronic. It is noticed by Boonies as they're able to punish it like immediately as well. So they're going to be even as Guku's come back on this Genji. The jump comes in from Booney, which sanctions off poke from the rest of the team. They should be able to burn him here now. But Poke is able to get his. Able to get sent as well as the sleep comes out from Naga onto Booney. They're able to stabilize.
Where he has this nano, but Poke has the annihilation, which is brutal to play into. Corey could land a really big sleep if he's able to identify it.
The nano on the Booney, but like you said, the nice sleep on the Naga as well. It's absolutely massive. As he decides to go in even further. With Guku there by his side, they're able to take down both the support line as well as Sonic Ronic. Mikey gets his and Corey, but that's about it. There should be it at least, so. Guku able to
4K.
get 5K.
4K. Booney got
5K.
Mikey.
Yeah.
I think they can opt to fight this if the Penguinos want to touch. They get
Royal
Royal!
way too early.
And if they want to, they could chase this too, because now they're going to be down Royal.
Yeah.
The Penguinos are getting out fast, so they're going to be able to reset on this high ground right above second point.
Mikey gets his. They
kill each
trade.
other.
And Puppetry is able to get that res off as well.
5 ults
Which is
coming out
really
from the Penguinos.
They just need one fight win. That's all they really need right now, but this Primal Rage from Mooney could be really big with all the disruption.
Yeah, Blade's coming up soon from Guku. Corey has been building his nanos really quickly. They might all try to play kind of slow for the Nano Blade here, too.
They're going to decide to try to take this fight wait as long as they can as they decide to go on for that Nano Annihilation. Senta's able to find one. The Sonic Chronic also gets his. This Nano Annihilation is just so rough, though. It's just so good.
And they forgot.
And with, I mean, there wasn't much they could have done as well
Yeah.
against Nano Annihilation Bob, so
Yeah,
I don't
get that
blame
5
him.
ult stack. It's tough, but
And we will be going to match point here for the Paradise Penguinos.
I do want
After
to point out
some
too.
really nice like kills just continuously from it seemed like everyone on the Penguinos.
So I have a question for you while we're going to a break soon. Only one person in the Preds panel predicted the Penguinos to win. Would you like to guess who it is?
Um, ooh,
Mr. Skycer himself.
he's a believer.
Everyone picked the the guinea pigs, and Skycer was like, "No, guys."
He's a believer. All right, we'll
Yeah.
have to see if Skycer gets mega boomed or if the Penguinos are able to pick up the dub here. So stay tuned. This is going to be either push or flashpoint for the pick of the new guinea pigs.
Welcome back. The guinea pigs have taken us to New Junk City, and the Penguinos have taken us to match point. Score sits at 2-1 Penguinos after a very good showing on Rialto. Going on to the Penguinos, we do see them sticking with the same lineup here. I thought there was a chance they might swap back to Goku and play the Lucio, since Flashpoint, a lot of it can be played around that Lucio for the speed. But we do see Nash coming in for the Penguinos here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that King's World Comp is that they're just able to play the Mei as
Yeah,
well,
I think it's more
so Puppetry say
yeah.
goes onto the Mei as we'll see mirror rush comps it looks here. Looks
Yeah, we are seeing completely different looks because you have the Reaper coming out from the guinea pigs and the Bastion coming out from the Penguinos.
yeah.
If the Penguinos are able to engage really well with that form, I think that favors them. But if the guinea pigs are able to kind of read that and kite the form, the Reaper I think is going to get more value in between Bastion, uh, Sentry form, I think is what it's called.
Yep, I think so. Hey, you will see both teams while going this outer angle as well, not expecting to see each other. Says this is quick play settings. As the TP comes out from Guku, as well not able to find anything, but it puts a lot of pressure. Poke trying to go for a super aggro pin, but the wall says it's better if he doesn't. Able to back up the nice lamp from Royal.
Booty full solo. Corey gets window.
They just got a hard back out. They can just go towards point right now. They can force point and then come back up with TP. But the window fire strike barely just clips Nash. This is massive as Mikey's artillery strike is able to find Guku though. Corey finds Poke. But that should be it here for the Guinea Pigs, as they should be able to pick up this point.
Yeah, I don't know how that fire strike found Nash Brown, but once you lose the Lucio, it's really easy for the team that has the Lucio to just kind of abuse that speed boost and just run over the enemy team. Mikey does go off the Bastion back onto the Junkrat.
Yeah, so it is noted as well that the lobby lead did not notice that the interesting.
Okay, so they are restarting.
An interesting thing. So the Guinea Pigs taking the.
So I don't know if you know about this, but with Flashpoint in the custom games, for some reason, Flashpoint will default to I don't know if it's Flashpoint or if it's, no. I don't know if it's Flashpoint or if it's just the custom games in general. They will default to open queue settings.
Yeah.
So you would have the weird health pool where the tanks are lower. So you have to go into the custom games and actually edit it because the custom game code has not been updated to include Flashpoint yet.
I mean, that's how it was initially when Overwatch 2 first came out with the push. So you had to, instead of like running your workshop settings, whatever, you had to go to specifically the competitive preset, and then it would be completely fine. And so as soon as they added this, it had the exact same problem, but they do have the correct one this time. And it is going to be a complete reset as well, which is actually really big for the Penguinos here, as the Guinea Pigs were able to take first point.
They won the first point. Yes, I also, like, you could account for the shenanigans because at one point Booney was typing its quick play settings, so you can make the argument that maybe the Penguinos saw that and were like, oh, we're about to reset, and
surely
that's what happened. They are not rolling out on the same things either. Mikey goes on and off of the Bastion. I mean, I guess both teams have that advantage of knowing what the enemy team is going to run, but
yeah. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Corey gets picked out first due to some random Junkrat and Symmetra spam. That, you know, if you're a Guinea Pig, you really gotta be boo after that, because you got first point cap after a very long fight first, and then as soon as they did, it's gone.
So, another thing I want to mention is the Penguinos are not running a hit scan. So I wouldn't be surprised if Sent goes back to like a flyer here. Yeah, he does swap onto the Mei off of the Sim.
I assume not this inside point, at least in the arena, because of these small like doorways you have to go through, but they're gonna try to get some early point pressure. Able to just give up the point by themselves as Sonic Rank decides to go for a flank to try to go on a Corey. Where's the lamp as well, but the whole team is split up. Poke cannot be seen by a support line as well, as the TP comes out just to try to get out, but Nash is not able to get it in time. Mikey just barely gets out. But Sonic Rennick is able to find Corey. He does fall himself, but Poke avenges his death right here as Mooney falls super low. Mikey wants this fight done. The tire is able to find two. as it's just puppetry standpoint. Man, they just give a point and then
The flip,
57%
yeah,
already.
yeah. If they would have kept point there, at least staggered it out a little bit, they would have been able to. Likely this would have been the last fight, but now the guinea pigs are definitely gonna have another touch here, and they have ults.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking to see the shatter from Booney and from Poke too.
The wall comes out, does not quite get Poke. Window Fire Strike comes out, does not catch anyone.
It just delays so much time as well. Both Rhines have
Ooh.
Shatter, but the Window Fire Strike is able to find Puppetry Stay. The Shatter somehow gets Sonic Ronic as Booney knows he has to touch point or else it's going to be over. The wall comes out from Goku, it's really good. The lamp comes out from Corey as well. As Mikey is going to be jumping over onto him. As the window comes out, try to clutch this up as much as he can. The TP comes out behind him as Sonic Ronic goes through, but he does not hear it. And he doesn't care. Sonic Ronic doesn't care if there's a window there.
Yeah, the ults came out a little bit too late. Once Papatrice died to the window fire strike, it's really tough for them to win that. They do still end up investing the shatter and the window. I think they'd like to have both of those back. Going into this next point, they still have Blizzard and they still have Blossom, but Mikey is already onto his second tire, and he has been getting quite a bit of value with these tires here. So yeah, it's not looking great for the guinea pigs.
I mean, with a nice wall from Goku, this could be over as the wall comes out. The sanctions poke off, but the shatter does find both Puppetry Stay and Scent. The lamp comes through from Corey, as well as the wall from Sonic Ronic. The beat does find everyone on the guinea pigs, except for Booney, as he fell. But the blizzard comes out from Goku. Sonic Ronic barely avoids his clutches, but still dies to random icicles by Goku. As Poke, Mikey, Nash are still on the point. They get the cap after 3 ults from the side of the guinea pigs.
Yeah, the bad news about the fight before that is the guinea pigs kind of over ulted, but the good news is that you got pretty much back to even ground on ult here. Royal's gonna have the window, but Corey builds these really quickly, so Corey might also build the window here. And other than that, it's pretty even. It is gonna be tough to push here with the Junkrat spam. It's really hard to push not through a choke on some of these points here.
Yeah, the ice block is forced by Goku as Puppetry Stay just getting beamed down by the symmetric turret. The window fire strike comes out from Poke as well as Royal, as he's able to find Booney as well. The boot comes out from Nash Brown, trying to move Corey off the map as he's able to get it. That could possibly be the scrapyard point as a whole. It's just gonna be a super late touch here from the guinea pigs if they can get anything.
Yeah, I think they could send Papatrice to go touch, but I don't know if they're gonna decide if it's worth it or not, because if you get staggers,
Yeah, no, they're not.
Rough. Yeah.
You also see the Glunku come out.
The Glunku.
The infamous Glunku.
Mikey saw Goku saw Mikey on Junkrat and was like, you know, that looks kind of fun.
I like that character. I like the Junkrat character. Let me go it too. The shatter from Poke, able to connect on both Corey and as well as Goku. Goku's martyrdom finds Nash Browns. But Mike is able to find one as well. The tire comes out.
Tire.
He's able to find Papatrice, brings Mooney down to 1 HP pretty much. Mooney and
down to
Centric
soldier
trying to
heals.
hold on as long as they can. Oh!
Sits ran in so he can. Mikey hits. Mikey clears, but
The Glunku versus Mikey jump.
yeah, Royal's coming back. Corey goes onto the Moira.
The
Koira coming out. Booty goes onto the Orisa. That's how you know his spirits are cracked right now.
Yeah, I mean, the Sim beam, it just does so much with this Junkrat as well. It's gotta be rough out here for Mooney as well. The wall is gonna be coming out from Sonic Ronic as well. As Goku solo, but Mike is able to take him down. The flip does come over, but this fight is won so fast that it's pretty trivial, all things considered. They only need to deuse the wall, which is really good.
Yeah, and we could be looking at the last fight for the series here. We have a lot of ults coming out from the Guinea Pig, so they might be able to kind of stabilize here with these, but tires coming out from Mikey. We know how big those are. Nash also has this beat to try to counteract either the visor or the tire from Goku.
Yeah, the Glunku tire comes out from the side here as the TP, but it's not able to find Sonic on a barrier there, but Goku's able to find two. As well
The tire was the bait.
Is in. Yeah, the bait tire. Booney walks straight into the trap, but Goku was able to find a third as well this fight. Booney finds his, and that's not a bad fight from the Guinea Pigs, only having to use fire.
Yeah, again, we are seeing a good ult stat coming out from both teams here. Mikey still is holding on to this tire, but Papa Triste has the beat, so she might opt to use this beat to try to keep everyone healthy through the tire. But yeah, with no Rhine here too, it's going to be hard to keep Poke from getting a big shatter here.
Yeah, there's not much to stop it really, so if I was Papa Triste, I'd just try to wait for the shatter to come out and look for it. The nice boop. Oh, the beat just barely gets off. As well as the visor. But the Nash's beat only is able to find Royal as well as himself. Mike's able to find Scent, but Sonic is pushed off the map.
Off the map.
And that could be this third point going to side of the new Guinea Pigs.
The Guinea Pigs clutch it out. They do use 3 ults, but getting 3 ults out of the Penguinos too. So that's actually a pretty good trade to guarantee you win that third fight there. And now they're going to probably be able to make it to this next point first.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to chase them as well, if they're able to find them. As we're going to the Ducks.
The Ducks.
The Ducks.
Wait. Let me pull up my quack real quick.
As the...
There we go.
Thank you. As the window comes out from Royal, but Booney decides to push straight through it. Oh, expected this and able to charge through. Royal and Puppy Triste both fall, but Booney's just shooting into a shield right now. Sen's able to find Mikey.
Booney is so low.
Booney eventually falls.
Yeah.
Corey is still in though. Koira.
I think the Guinea Pigs are still going to be able to...
Poke so low. The ambules from Nash. Just in time. It's perfectly timed. As Poke decides to charge onto point. Not the right move.
Sen gets his second melee kill onto Poke.
Yeah.
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird to say it's happened twice.
Yeah.
Poke goes onto the Zarya. He's had enough. He was just going to
enough.
play Counterwatch now.
He's decided. Best time.
Yuki does have the tire, and there's not really an answer for it on the side of the Penguinos, so... And then with 47%, if they do manage to win this, and even if they get some stagger kills out, they might be able to come away with the Ducks here.
Yeah, the tire comes out from Goku in response to the wall, but he knows Sonic Rank's going to be going from every single time that happens, so he's able to find him. But Mikey's able to assert the Junkrat diff onto Goku. Able to find him as Royal's there to save Mikey from the hands of the Koira. As Booney decides to go in, able to bring Nash and Royal down to 1 HP. The beat comes out, able to find everyone on the Penguinos that's still on point is. Booney decides to drop on the low ground. Sonic's able to find Scent. Mike is able to find Booney. That should be it with the point pressure that they have.
Yeah, and I understand the investment coming out from the Guinea Pigs. They ended up using 3 ults there. Oh, Booney does swap off too, so that makes it a little bit better. But it is really hard to push into some of these chokes here, especially against the Junkrat. This point is really, like, small windows you gotta push through, and especially now that he has Tire, Mikey should get a lot of value on this Junkrat here.
I wouldn't be surprised. I know that he's almost always able to get something at least.
Yeah, Poke has this grab too.
Yeah, the tire coming through. Goku knows it's there though, but he's still able to get 2 with this.
I think as long as the Guinea Pigs lose this fight fast, that's actually...
It's slightly late, but
worst.
it's not... Yeah, no, it's not the worst. They should be able to get another fight off, but depending how fast they get there, Poke might just be able to grab them.
Yeah, Poke might just grab them off. I'd like to see Scent set up an off angle with this visor, so then also if they get grabbed, he can run in and touch.
You'll see Goku
otherwise
doing that too right now.
Oh yeah, that's a really good angle from Goku. So they're
Yeah.
forced to respect the...
Poke is just actually chasing behind them, trying to find them. The solo grab comes out on Ascent as well. Puppetry decides to get one more.
Oh, they
The
get
Moira
Poke!
and Lucio healing is super good. The window comes out for the Penguinos as well as the beat from the Guinea Pigs in response. As it's just gonna be cleanup now after that. That little excursion from Poke is moving back over to the Reinhardt.
And the Guinea Pigs are looking for a reverse sweep on Flashpoint here.
Yeah.
Big plays coming out. The Visors, somehow they managed to keep him up through the solo grab, and then he finds Pokes. That's huge. Poke goes onto this Rhine. He opts to not play into the counters anymore and just play into the mirror now.
Yeah, his team's not there though. He's pushed way too far up, but his team gets there just in time.
We have this Glunku tire coming up too.
I'm so ready. Yeah, they are going to try to take that high ground. Very good of them to try to do that. Cuckoo just trying to play safe, able to somehow find Royal. Just by spamming down main by Corey, both the other flex support on the Guinea Pig's able to fall as well. This Poke just is trying to live for as long as he can. The tire should see come out here. The tire comes out from the Glunku. Is able to find Sonic running again. As Poke's just running in, the call came out, Booney was won. And they know it's winnable, so just to secure it, they decide to invest the beat here, but Corey
invests
the Coalescence to try to kill Nash, but Nash just barely escapes. As he decides to try to go in for more, the lamp has to come out just to try to save Mikey and everyone else from Royal. But during this whole time, the Guinea Pigs have had the point as well, so they need to try to win this.
Booney's back, he has Shatter.
Yeah, the Shatter comes out, and it's a cancel on the Booney Shatter too. I don't know if you caught that. But Booney tried to lay it down, but Poke was able to do it just half a second earlier. That's actually kind of massive.
As rough as that is for the Guinea Pigs, they still have 61% because they had the point that entire time.
Yep.
Again, Mikey has the tire here, so if they're able to survive the tire, that's great. Otherwise, they just need to lose this fast so they can make sure they get another fight here.
Yeah, they're going to be going that left angle as the window comes out from Royal to pressure them out, and because of that, no one wants to peek Booney on the point. Tonic Rank's able to snipe Corey through the window. Is that's good? Here for this fight, they're going to try to need to get another touch, and they just have Visor.
They should be able to get another touch here. But yeah, really no ults outside of the beats from both sides, and that's a Visor from Scent. So it's probably favorable for the defense here, but it could go either way here.
Yes, Visor's going to need to be like absolutely massive, or going to need to just try to find something.
Who's on another flank.
As well, yeah. Booney drops to try to get on the point, but because of that, Scent is just facing that Reinhardt shield, the move back up on the high ground. But the beat comes out from Nash Brown. It's not able to save Sonic Chronic, but it saves everyone else on the team as Mike is able to pick off Scent. As Puppetry saves, beat comes online, able to lay it down, able to save everyone on the Guinea Pigs as Booney charges Nash Browns on the point. They decide to try to go on Poke as much as they can. Goku gets the Junkrat diff this time. This could be it after a huge beat from Papatriste.
And yeah, there's likely going to be another fight coming out, but that was really big plays coming out. Well, what was not looking very good for the Guinea Pigs here. Mikey goes on to the Genji.
Yeah, I mean, they got so many else to this.
Good old stack
just
for the
gotta
Guinea
be the
Pigs
Shatter, right? The Glunku
tire comes out.
He's gonna find Mikey.
He gets Mikey!
And Lamp is forced from Royal too, just to try to play it safe. Poke has to drop on point just to be able to get anyone. And now it's just Poke and Sonic Chronic, the duo. The Shatter is massive, finds 3, but that's gonna be it. The shield comes through. It's not enough though, as it will be a tied series of 5 map, going to a 5th map here.
Such a hype reverse sweep. I love reverse sweeps on Flashpoint because it always feels winnable. And Guinea Pigs, Flashpoint merchants, he says in the chat. Glunku asserts the Junkrat diff on Flashpoint here.
Yeah. It wasn't looking good those first 2 points, but they were just able to barely pull it back each and every time, so We'll have to see if the Penguinos can keep this up to try to win this 5th map, as it will be King of the Hill control map choice to the Paradise Penguinos. Stay tuned.
These beats are the purest. Roll it, roll it.
Welcome back. We are now going to Nepal after a very hype, very exciting Flashpoint map. The Penguinos opt to take us to this in Nepal. We'll see if they can hold on to their early 2-1 lead, or if it'll slip through their fingers and the Guinea Pigs will get their 3rd one of the season.
We'll have to see. It was super, super close that last map as well, so
Yeah, I didn't realize
this.
this. This is would be a big win for either team, because the Penguinos only have 1 win, the Guinea Pigs only have 2 wins. So if nothing else, this would be a big motivation, or not motivation. It would make both teams feel a lot better if they're able to win this game here.
Yeah, definitely. As you will see, the Junker Queen, that
Booty
more
Ball?
poke comp as well. He's balling.
This is such a bad matchup for him.
Yeah,
He's
against
gotta swap after the first
Zen
fight.
Bastion
Bastion, Junker Queen.
He's clueless.
He knows now. He
knows
sees the
now.
Bastion.
Yeah, he does find
Goes on the
Sonic
Sonic
as well.
Ronic.
He's able to get him too. After
He got
no one
his. That's
is
all that
there.
matters.
No support is there to help him on that off angle too. Is really good. Galpa is lonesome that left Mega. Has to shout as they're just pocketing the Glunku now. That's the strat. Hook is going to be putting first point with everyone else there as well on that off angle there. As the trap comes out, it's able to find Mikey as well after Booney moves him in, which is super, super big.
No mercy to Rez either, so they are still trying to fight this, but it's not
Corey's
going to
so
look
low.
great.
Corey's one. Poke isn't able to find him. The res comes out onto the Glunku as well. As Poke knows he wants to go on to Corey, but it's just a bait. Trying to lead him away from the rest of the team. Out of there out of the west, so Sonic is able to find Sentin. Mikey finds Booney though. As well as Corey, though.
Poke
could
goes
be
on
very
to the horse.
Yeah, go on to the horse.
Booney is staying here, actually. He does have mines, yeah, so maybe he's just staying for the mines, but yeah, this is... He's getting value here, but it's just not fun to play into.
The despair matchup.
Yeah. A lot of ults coming out for both teams here. Early Bastion ult coming out from Mikey.
Yeah, trying to find something at finds puppetry stay, but
Naga gets taken down by a skill orb. Corey gets 2 with the skill orb.
yeah, Booney's able to boop off Mikey, as well as get a nice slam onto Sonic Ronic.
Be able
After
to...
some little ballerina twirls. As Moon's gonna get 3 that fight. Okay. Does get a light pick on the Goku, but leads to his own demise.
It likely won't matter here. And really, only the mines were used for the guinea pigs, so that's a really efficient fight. Mikey does swap off of the Bastion onto the Tracer.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see if Mikey was gonna play to chase Booney a lot of the time like he is now. Because he's just able to, like, free roam. Well, so... Booney falls solo, Booney dies on point as well. The visor comes out, but the plans to respond to that.
Who has
The
the
tire
tire?
comes in, the tire's able to find
Both
both the
forts.
sports. The dragon comes through from Sonic Ronic, just trying to be able to find something. They get the cap off after a nice shot on the Goku. They got a couple free percentages.
Yeah, a lot of ults invested for the guinea pigs. He does swap onto the Tracer here off of the Junkrat. Does make sense. You also have Naga going onto this Brig. He has had it with Booty. He has had it with all this ruckus in the backline, so...
Yeah, and with Goku moving over to Tracer as well, that's going to be better for Naga.
But yeah, not a lot of ults here, outside of the Pulse and the Terra Surge.
Terra Surge comes through, finds Corey, but forces Fade out on the point. Goku's all by his lonesome, and Poke recognizes that, able to use Javelin. The Slam as well comes through. Sanctions off Naga from the rest of his team. Mikey's able to find Scent as well. Now they just need to try to clear the minefield, try to get in as soon as they can. Mikey finds Puppetry Stay with the mines behind his back. Corey solo, Corey's taken down. Now they're just trying to hold on, but they're not able to.
And now we'll see. I think that was only Booney's second death, so we'll see if he's going to stay on here against the Orisa too. He does go Zarya, which makes a lot of sense here.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if he gets high charge here, he might be able to build Grav too. Royal does have this Nano here, which might be big.
Yeah, because they've just gone to poke, like, as soon as they can.
Yeah.
As soon as they start to push in.
Corey does have the Coal here, which might be able to help him stabilize a little bit if Poke does want to push in here.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see the DPS as well as Puppetry side just going on that hard off angle, so it's just Booney and Corey right now. On the Mega, base tanking Booney. Forces the fade from Corey down main. But Booney's
just runs on
walking
Royal
forward. As he's just walking a Royal, Mikey's able to find one. Sonic's able to find another. But the Koira, able to get Royal. Solo, he's trying to look for more. The bubble comes in, it's absolutely massive from Booney. As he's just 1v1ing Naga right now. He knows he's not able to win, so fade out. But Mikey's so low. Oh, the bash is huge from Naga. As the rally comes in, he overheld just in the nick of time. Booney's able to find the grab. But the Dragons is massive from Sonic Ronic from spawn. He's able to stop the visor. Sonic Ronic is able to also find Papatrice here. Mikey gets his in the Tracer diff. And they know they don't have to touch point immediately, so why feed the Zarya? It's just Royal Poke and Sonic against the Koira, so it's gonna be at the first point. Nepal Sanctum goes the Paradise from Penguinos.
Yeah, that's got to be rough for the guinea pigs there because they had such a high advantage on the point and they just couldn't push in because they knew the Nano Horse was coming, so they wasted a lot of I guess they didn't waste a lot of percentage racked up for the Penguinos while they were trying to push in there. Another Glunku spotting.
another, as well as the Centurion Pharah. They're not expecting to see another hit scan, so they're gonna risk it for the biscuit.
I really like this into the Mikey Tracer because other than like Booney and Corey, I guess, there's no one really for Mikey to pressure here. Naga goes on to the Alari. Completely different look coming out from both teams, but again, I think this Pharah could get quite a bit of value playing against the Penguinos comp here.
Yeah, I mean, there is that hit scan as well with the support line if they're able to land the shots to put pressure on Descent. And I like the Alari here from the Penguinos with that more poke look as well, and they're able to find Corey after a nice Sonic arrow from Sonic Chronic.
Poke does pop. Oh, Sid gets Naga.
Sent
That's a
is
huge
able
pick.
to find Naga. As
Poke's
recall
Nemesis
is force
form
from
is
Guku.
used.
Guku falls so low, but a nice bubble and healing beam from Puppetry Stick keeps him alive. Like he should fall here. As Guku gets the best of him this time. SKB Cap going
Mikey
towards the
might swap here. Mikey does Echo, yep.
There's
Naga goes Mercy, yep. We've solved these teams, yeah. It's pretty much exactly what they did on Rialto.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. It's really hard to push into this Pharah here. So even though the hits, the Soldier and the Echo is really good against the Pharah, if Sent is able to play safe here around these corners here, they're defending, so they don't really have to force fights.
Yeah, Sonic is able to get that Felix right click onto Guku as well as Mikey gets some nice shots on the Puppetry Stay as well as the focusing beam. As Corey decides to use Fade, just try to get out, but he goes in way deeper. Poke gets his on Booney and Corey falls eventually to Mikey.
Yeah, I thought for a second Sent was going to go really aggressive and try to pop the barrage to swap, but no, he's staying on this. He thinks he can make it work. And yeah, exactly the same thing I was saying about defending on this point. It's really hard to attack now with this far into the Soldier and the Echo, but now Guku does go onto the Soldier too.
Yeah, it's no surprise. As the window comes out from Royal, a passive window just to try to keep a poke as well. So it's not bad at all.
Yeah, now we have a lot of ults coming out from both sides. The big one I'm looking for is these tank ults coming out.
Yeah, but the double Soldier really hurts if you're a Pharah. So we'll see the grab come out, but it's not able to find anything with the Valkyrie from Naga as well as the Lamp from Royal. With Mikey able to find Guku as well, Corey gets his in the flex support, but the res comes out from Naga, just barely able to get off. As Mikey kills Papatricio with that Helix Rocket, as he was still copied on for that whole time. And Mikey gets 2 more. Ascent is on too.
Yeah. Mikey with, I think, 4 that fight. A lot of ults were used for both sides. Sent still has this barrage. Sure, yeah. I was gonna say surely he stays on it, but yeah, if he pops the barrage, we have Sonic Chronic with this visor, which is really good at killing Pharahs. So it's not looking like a fun time for Sent here, and this might be final fight.
Guku almost able to bring down Naga too, after some nice tracking, but Naga's gonna be taken down.
It's a huge pick there. They not only lose the Mercy, but they lose the res too.
Yeah, the visor comes out from Sonic Rank, trying to look for something, and they are able to find Centurion as well right before he uses that barrage. Guku gets his and the other Soldier. As this is going to be last fight, Mike is able to show away Guku on the Mega. It should just be it, the whole series.
Yeah, can't even touch.
As the Penguinos are able to take it 3-2.
Yeah, it's a heartbreaking loss for the Guinea Pigs.
Yeah.
Fighting so hard there, but yeah, in the end, Mikey just shows up.
Definitely, and it's not just like he was the one showing up to everyone.
Yeah, big plays from everyone on the team.
Yeah. So. Alright. What are you thinking for the MVP? Like we said, everyone played super well here tonight.
Yeah. Everyone played well. In my opinion, I think the 2 people that stood out were Sonic Chronic and Mikey.
Yeah.
I think Mikey had a lot of big he's already stopped playing Overwatch, but Mikey had a lot of really big frag plays on the Junkrat, on the Echo. He played Tracer for a little bit too, and he looked really good on that. Sonic Ronic also, like especially Rialto, got a lot of value on those was Ash, and then on Nepal, he got a lot of early picks on that Hanzo, were very impactful.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
So
everyone
I'm
as
gonna let
well,
you.
so
I'm gonna let you have the final pick, but
I think I'm probably gonna have to go with Mikey. I know
Yeah.
at least looking at a lot of the Penguinos previous games as well, the team has not been doing as good, but they were able to completely turn around this series. It felt when you like look at how they played as a team and even individually too. So, and Mikey is like a big portion of that. So we're gonna see
a lot of
if we can get him
times
in here.
if I see like a big carry player, I'll opt to give it to like maybe a lesser not respected, but like a less hyped player. But with the season the Penguinos have had, they haven't had a lot of wins, so I don't think Mikey's had very many opportunities to be a match MVP. So I would also be fine giving it to him.
All right, here we go. Hello,
Oh, what the fuck?
Mr. Mikey. Congrats on the win against the new Guinea pigs.
Thank you.
So we decided to choose you for the match MVP. It was really difficult, but we were able to decide to pick you. So,
Yes.
do you have any questions?
Yeah. One of the big things that stood out for me this series is the going from that flashpoint to Nepal. After that like rough flashpoint where I thought you guys had full control over it and they managed to bring it back. How are you guys able to regroup going into Nepal?
I mean, we were just playing our game. Like, we're a pretty chill group, and we were just playing to have fun. So, I don't think anything too crazy was like on the line here. I don't think like the nerves were really getting to us. I think we just wanted to play to have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Always able to turn around like that. I remember hearing it's like there's like positive forces like Poke and Sonic, Ronic, everyone on your team super positive. So it's
Yeah.
definitely one of the teams where you shouldn't count them out if they're down. They should still have the mental to keep moving forward.
Another question for you. You are not known for your Junkrat play, but you played quite a lot of Junkrat. Is that something you've been like practicing, or is it just something you're just like good at all the DPS?
I let the inner demons get to me.
Yeah. You let Jay Silly take over.
Yeah, I let the inner demons just finally take over. It's what had to be done.
You got the Glunku. You beat him.
I still need a rematch him. He kind of dipped me on that flash, but I'm not gonna lie.
It was back and forth. At least so. Do you have any other questions, Paninii, other than El Clasico? I suppose. Courtesy of my Canadian friends. What's your favorite type of pizza, and why is it pineapple pizza?
You know, pineapple's not bad, but I'm more of a pepperoni kind of guy.
Yeah, it's not a bad choice.
I don't hate pineapple.
That's good to hear. At
Can't
least
go wrong with the classic OG pepperoni.
that's fair. You have anything else,
Oh.
Paninii?
I have one more question for you. I don't think you're going to know the answer, but I noticed this earlier, and I just wanted to bring this up. Why is it that in the Paradise Penguinos logo, he is only holding 4 cards, which is not like any sort of hand?
Wait, let me look at this.
He's only holding 4. He's not holding 5. It looks like it's about to be a royal flush, but it's not because he's only holding 4 cards.
Jack,
That's a
Queen,
good
King, Ace.
question.
Why is that?
The dealer sucked, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Like his last card is going to be like a 2 of clubs.
Yeah. He's just showing off. He's taking a picture. You know, he's like, look at all these cool cards. Like, what do you think my other one would look like?
It's
Oh,
gonna
man.
be
Yeah,
a
he's
card.
he's not gambling. He just loves playing cards.
He loves looking at cards and just holding them, like posing with them. All right, so I
I
suppose
don't have
there's
anything else.
I suppose there's one more. So your next match is against the the baked ballers against Vindyman, your new tank on Blight. So, do you think you're able to keep it up, or what are your thoughts? Do you have any words?
I think Vin is gonna give me a lot of protein tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm ready.
No.
Are you scared of the Zane?
No, I'm just scared of the protein. Actually, no, they do have Darude Dingst. I like to
Darude
think of
Dingst,
him as
that's-
Aurora's proper, so I'm kind of scared of him.
Yeah.
You got Aurora's proper and Darude, and then Aurora's lip and Tedium.
I like to think of myself as the Aurora's Maltho.
And well, congrats on the MVP Maltho. And if you weren't gonna be able to get it here tonight, who do you think you'd have to give it to on your team?
It's a pretty tough question. I mean, I'm just gonna say that for PR reasons, but honestly, I think Sonic kind of went kind of crazy there. He's basically just playing Kovacs all the time. Whenever he won like the Ash or like the Soldier, he's kind of nuts. Like I think the big reason why we won Rialto there was definitely because of Sonic. Like I don't know, I just be kind of chill on the Echo, just flying, mind my own business, hoping I'd kill like Goku or something. But then Sonic would just show up in the kill feed with like 3 or 4 kills every time, and I don't fucking know how, but he gets it done.
Yeah, it's definitely a wonder to see him as well. He popped off like super crazy today, especially on like Rialto, like you were saying. Congrats again on the win and the MVP, and we wish you luck in your next matches.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right. So I think that's all that we have for you tonight. As well, the next match that we have is going to be tomorrow. There should be 2 between the Malibu Monks versus the Jacksonville Jedi and the Baked Ballers versus Penguinos. You got the
Back-to-back Penguinos.
back-to-back. Yeah, so we're going to have to see if we can hopefully get a couch cast or an official crowd for either of those. But all
Yes.
right. This has been RiddleDog signing off for myself and Paninii. Goodbye.
Mikey.
And Mikey. Mikey is
and
still
Mikey,
here.
he's still here.
I haven't been here in so long, man.
It's time. Mothall got his. Alright. Goodbye, chat.
Bye.